dress rehearsal show was at 8:30 p.m. on the 12th of January. Now, we know that the set list for the shows was worked on between Elvis, Red West and Charlie Hodge. They obviously had to be mindful of the fact that Live at Madison Square Garden had only come out really a matter of months before, so they obviously didn't want to be too repetitive. It must have been a bit of a tricky balancing act because they obviously had to include a lot of the hits as well. Writer and critic Dave Marsh has written about the rehearsal show and the satellite show. Now, he was of the opinion that not only was the dress rehearsal better than the satellite show, it was about the best Elvis concert of the 70s that was captured on film or on video. He said this: Elvis looks lean, acts loose and lets go musically as he rarely did. Burton's guitar is on fire and Tut literally plays up a storm. There isn't a better record in video, film or audio of what Elvis did once he standardised the 70s show. Elvis radiates healthiness and sings fabulously. So this was the dress rehearsal. He also lamented the fact that the dress rehearsal concert wasn't available to see until many, many years later when it was released. How do you see how it all came together musically?
It's interesting you talk about the set list had to be kind of unique for this show. Good songs, highlight songs they do well, obviously, but the spectrum, it has to be crowd pleasers, set pieces, ticking all the boxes. Elvis loved so many different genres of music, so it had to be, I guess, a good representation. I like what Marsh says about standardizing the 70s show. Maybe this is the paradigm of the 70s show. The best a 70s show could be in terms of music, pacing, spectrum of songs. Aloha is of course the prototype of a great 70s show. So you mentioned hits, yes, some current songs, some old favorites. So the music right from the start, I guess, to the ending with some highlights along the way, all the boxes checked. And the rehearsal show, I guess what Marsh is talking about is maybe because it's not the big event, maybe Elvis is a little bit looser and it's maybe less polished and clean, which has its merit, of course. The rehearsal show is interesting to watch.
A couple of observations about the rehearsal show. There were certainly quite a few stumbles over verses and a few little mistakes. Also, as Elvis is walking to the front catwalk, he also snagged the mic cord at one point, which annoyed him. And it just sort of goes to show just how many just little things can go wrong